Ahsoka learns that not everything in war is black and white. We watched Heroes on Both Sides for our Clone Wars Chronological Rewatch, so now it's time to break it all down.
Padme and Ahsoka traveled to the Separatist capital to speak with an old friend of Padme's about bringing the Clone Wars to a peaceful end. Ahsoka meets Lux Bonteri, a young Separatist, and she realizes for the first time that the enemy is not entirely made up of evil people. Unfortunately, a Separatist attack on Coruscant brings all talk of negotiation to an end.
The theme for this episode is fear is a great motivator, and we can see that Ahsoka right off the bat, and the rest of the Republic basically, has been taught to fear the Separatists. And then you meet someone like Lux, and, well, he turns out to be pretty okay. Ahsoka likes him. Pretty okay. But also we learn that he has been taught to fear the Republic, and specifically the Jedi, where he and Ahsoka have this moment, and he's like, I thought the Jedi were supposed to be good, but they're attacking our people and stuff like that. And Ahsoka is seeing for the first time that, not everyone is just evil.
Yeah. Fear, this whole message of fear being a good motivator, that's been the case for years and years in real life too. But in this episode, I really like the relationship between Ahsoka and Padme, and she's kind of like questioning Padme at first, like, oh, you have a friend that's a Separatist, and she's pretty surprised by that, but then she gets there and learns that they're, just living their lives, trying to do their thing too, and
they have legitimate reasons for wanting to secede.
Yeah.
This was a really fun episode to watch for the first time after reading Queen's Shadow, because that's where we first see Padme meet Mina Bonteri. So that was fun to re-experience that. But as for fear again, we go back to the Republic Senate, and there's an attack on Coruscant, and they were like about to vote to enter negotiations, but then Coruscant is openly attacked.
Oh no, surprise,
and
surprise.
Now they're afraid again, and they're afraid of what might happen. I think that there's a lot of real world implications between the politicians of Star Wars and the politicians of the real world. And it goes back to, ironically maybe, what Palpatine says about power and Plagueis, and all those who have power are afraid of losing it. And eventually they do, but they are afraid of losing it, and they do bad things to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Before wrapping up, let's go over some of the random pieces of trivia from the episode. The Separatist capital Raxus has some unspecified relation to Raxus Prime, the junk planet seen in The Force Unleashed.
Lot Dodd says Coruscant has not been directly attacked in over 1,000 years, which coincides with the last war between the Sith and the Jedi.
The transforming Demolition droids have CSD written on their sides, which stands for Coruscant Sanitation Department.
The power generators of Coruscant are said to be on level 5,000, which would be 5,000 levels down from the surface of Coruscant.
You can also find those facts on StarWars.com's episode guides, and they're doing a chronological rewatch on their website as well if you want to check that out. I'll put a link in the description to all the episodes listed out chronologically, but that's it for today. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel,
follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook,
and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.